Okay, so another thing that's important to know how to do is how to assess the quality of the skin texture. And there are two factors when it comes to assessing the quality of skin texture: the quality of the skin ridges, which are the skin ridges that cover the entire palm. They make up the fingerprint patterns, they make up the palmar-dermatocytic patterns, and the ridges cover the entire surface of the palm. And what we're feeling for is how rough that is. If you think, imagine like it's like a grain of wood. If you run your finger across this part of the hand, you can feel the grain of the ridges. So you want to choose this area of the hand, the water zone area. This is an area of the hand which is free from calluses or from the lines themselves. And usually it's a very clear area of the hand in terms of feeling the ridge patterns. And then mostly the ridges go down this way. They go across the palm like that or down into that corner. So you want to kind of run your finger at 90 degrees to those ridges so you can actually feel how rough they were, like if you're running your finger on the end of a book or something like that. So we're trying to detect the grain, and how rough the skin is will tell you what the quality of the skin texture is. It'll either be really, really smooth and you can't feel the ridges, or it'll be really, really grainy, in which case the ridges are very clear, or it'll be somewhere in between. And the gradation of the ridges tells you the quality of the skin texture. But this is the area of the hand in which you need to do it. You need to use your finger or your thumb, depending on what's more sensitive for you. And some people actually find it's quite good to use the fingernail, because they can feel the kind of ridges as they kind of zip their finger down like that. And you've got to get the feel of it and the feel of what different skin ridges qualities are like. And then you'll be able to work out what the elemental quality of the skin texture is. The second factor is to consider the consistency of the hand. And that's literally done by squeezing the palm and seeing how soft or fleshy it is, or how taut it is, or leathery. And so the degree of flexibility or fleshiness in the hand tells you something about the quality of the skin texture as well. So there's two factors: how taut, how hard, how fleshy the skin is, how soft it is when you palpate it by pressing it, and also how the quality of the ridges themselves. And if you can feel the ridges, then it's a water or an air. So it's an air or fire skin texture. If you can't feel the ridges, it's a water texture. So it becomes very easy to pick them up once you're going to get used to what it is you're actually detecting. So run your nail or run your finger across the ridges in this area of the hand, and that'll give you the best chance of working out what the quality of the skin texture is.